Hey everyone, welcome to another fuck ass episode of this fuck ass podcast, Warpstorm Radio. I am the Spider Cell. I'm very excited to announce that Spider-Man Beyond the Multiverse or the Spider-Verse has been announced as a stone cold Spider Cell. I've loved Spider-Man since I was a little shitlin. I love all Spider-Man media. I am joined today by my co-host, Big Shit and Get Hard.
Thank you.
Yes. So, what did Uncle Ben say? Again, it with great homosexuality comes great gaping, anal gaping. Is that what
Yeah,
he said to Peter in the car before
I'm
he
sure
got fucking domed?
he said that at one point.
He was just like, Peter, you have to stretch your asshole, Peter. Peter, it's the only way you can avenge your parents' death.
One of my
Because you know your
favorite
parents died by
one of my favorite vocal stems is like just pretending that I'm Doc Ock from Spider-Man, where I'm just like, "Hello, Peter." I just say that at infinitum, and it makes people really mad.
We need to just get a person in our shitter group called Peter so you can do that to them.
Hello, Peter.
What did you think of the Spider-Man Doctor Strange movie? I fucking forget what its fuck ass was called.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Did he find his way home?
No, he didn't.
Well, that sucks.
I saw that movie in theaters.
Oh no,
and
wait. Spider-Man No Way Home is the one that's.
The crossover.
I actually don't
Coming
know.
out.
I don't. No, that's
And
Brand New
was it
Day.
Into the Spider-Verse?
No, that's the animated movie.
How many Spider-Man movies are there at this point?
So,
Fucking like
so as the Spider-Man,
15?
there's the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1, 2, 3.
All right.
That one, and then you got the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
And we just don't talk about those ones because they're ass, right?
Shut the fuck up. Those ones are good.
No, they're not.
And then you got the MCU Spider-Man. So you got Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is coming out. And then
then you
you
have
got
3 animated ones.
the anime movies. You got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and now the new one is coming out, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or whatever it's called. I forget. Might be Beyond the Spider-Verse.
The character in the animated movies has the pass, right?
Yeah, that's Miles Morales. He can definitely say it.
All right. So that's the difference between the animated and the live action is one can say the word, the other ones can't. It's all I need to know.
Spider-Man,
All right.
Spider-Man 2099, who is in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. He's
He says
Mexican.
it hard R.
He's Mexican, so he can also say it.
But he says it hard R.
Yeah.
He's like the Mario Judah song when he's chasing poor Miles around.
But anyway, a little bit of an update from your co-host. Me and Tryhard 40K just recently got back from Battle for Salvation, which is a teams tournament in New York. We played for Dumpster Fire in that tournament. It was abysmal dog shit. I was forced at gunpoint
wet
to
dreams
play World Leaders, and we both had an abysmal dog shit time.
I had a blast. What was your record?
I don't want to talk about my record. The team
went 3-2.
The team
one more game.
went 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw.
I did better than the team.
I only won 1 game. I went 1-4.
Yeah, your Death Guard player, your Death Guard matchup was an interesting game that you won.
Yeah, I won it because I misgendered my opponent.
You just gender mocked them the whole
Yeah,
time.
well, like nothing about their appearance gave me even like the slightest bit of suspicion that they were a trans woman. And just during the entire game, I was calling this person dude, bro, my man, my guy. And whenever this person would ask me, they'd be like, "I owe you like 5 saves." I'd be like, "Yes, sir."
You'd be like,
And it was just
yes,
really
my
easy for
fellow with XY chromosomes. That's 4 saves.
yes, my assigned male at birth and still identifies as a male. Brethren. But that person never corrected me, so it's not really my fault. Because if they would have corrected me, I
Yeah.
would have fixed it immediately.
I don't know.
But what are we talking about today? What's today's podcast episode?
We got community questions.
Oh,
Everybody had questions on their mind, and we're here to answer them. So I threw up some questions, a Q&A on my story. Neither of you did, right?
yeah, I was lazy.
So here's I actually wasn't lazy. I just asked all my coworkers who had known nothing about 40K. I just said, you can ask me a question. I'll get back to you in 12 business days with the answer. So I have a
12 business days is our editing time. Yeah, so we have some questions on Discord, we have some Instagram questions, we have some coworker questions, which yeah. So what do we want to do first?
Let's do community questions. Let's do the community questions from the Discord.
From the
But a lot of
Discord. Do you
people
want to take
have
that
to-
one because you didn't fucking do your job?
Yeah,
Your one job?
I'll read the questions and we can answer them.
Thank you.
All right, nice.
All right, let's look here. First one is from Age of Sigmar Mind in our Discord server. The question is very simple. Who is the top? And the answer to that is Tryhard.
Yeah.
I'm the power bottom and Big Shot is the pillow princess. That's kind of how the dynamic works.
Okay. But thank you for putting that out there.
Yeah, anytime, bud.
A response to that question, and it's from Mr. Get Good, and he says me. He just says me. So I guess he's elaborating that he is a top in this fictitious relationship
that doesn't exist. Okay, this question is dumb. It makes me mad. I don't want to read it anymore. Let's go to the next question. Who would die first in an apocalypse and why? And then after that, this person, Lewis, says, I know it's Big Shot, but why?
So I can actually answer this. I need my medication to live, bro.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm
fucked.
You're
fucked. It would be Big Shot.
I would try to follow an Instagram reel tutorial on how to make gasoline and accidentally fucking kill myself in the garage.
I think what would end up happening is I would be the last survivor simply because
I
have to be the one that puts Try Hard down after he gets bit.
Yeah. I hide it too. I'm a scumbag about it.
You hide it. And I don't notice until like you're full zombie and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, oh, I'm fine.
My headcanon is that Tryhard didn't even get bit by a zombie. He got bit by like a dog.
Yeah.
But still, like, fuck, well, we gotta put him down and then shoots
him.
Yeah,
Tryhard gets bit by a dog and I'm immediately like, well, it's the end of the line for you, pal. Put him down.
Think about the bunnies. Think about the bunnies. And you just put me down.
This one is from
think in an apocalypse situation, though. I want to elaborate on this really quickly. I think on most useful to least useful, you, the corn cell, are the most useful because of your background.
It is true. I was an army boy for a while.
I think
That
that I'm
is
the second
your
most
own
useful, and
So you
Big
just get
Shot
that
is the
straight up.
least useful.
I'm getting touched. There's no like.
Yeah, you're dying within like the first like 48 hours, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we try to keep you alive for as long as possible. Though. Eventually, we're strapping stuff to your chest and pushing you out.
Tryhard's the kind of guy to like see me get bit and then like, here you go, man. Just give me a fucking band-aid.
Yeah. Nah, I'd be cool in like a survival or apocalypse situation because I'm really good with plants and like
Yeah.
horticulture. So I think I could propagate food long term, but I think in the short term I'd suck.
Our next question is from Get Good himself. This question is kind of lame, so I'm going to change the question so it's still related. Why would each of us have to be bailed out of prison?
Hmm.
I know Big Shot, indecent exposure. That's why he'd have to be bailed out of prison.
And by the way, that indecent exposure isn't even like even maliciously. I just like tried peeing in an alleyway.
Yeah, you
and didn't
peed in a
see that.
fucking playground.
I
Now you're on a
peed in
list.
I peed in the playground. I didn't see there's a cop like directly next to me. It's like, fuck, I gotta write you up, man. I'm like, well, shit.
I think I would be a bar fight or something. I'd run my mouth up, and I'd get
Knowing my
and I'd
luck,
run once.
mine would be like jaywalking.
Yeah,
And like I talk myself into getting arrested.
it's jaywalking, but you mouth off to the meter maid,
Yeah,
and
and they're like,
they put like plastic handcuffs on you.
yeah. And my bail would be the highest for some reason.
Yeah,
Next
I
question.
really
This
want to.
one,
I really want to go to the tournament in Mexico and just cause problems down there.
you just get arrested in a foreign country and never see your
Yeah,
home again.
yeah.
This one is from the Torque Monster, our favorite Mossad agent. If they had to write a Black Library book, which faction would they cover? Would they have an OC character or would they use someone already established? And would they continue the trend of nothing ever happening? Me personally, I would write a Lord Invocatus World Eater book simply because he has no lore beside he's a dedicated character. He has his own he's an epic hero model, but he has a paragraph of lore.
You see, this is the funny thing that you can do. If you have full reign to write a book and make it canon, okay?
Mhm.
Imagine you kill Gilliman and Gilliman dies to like an orc boy shooting. That's how he dies. You
Yeah.
could
Yeah, he'd
like
come back
toy with
though.
that. No, you'd have to like write it in a way that it's like he got fucking incinerated. There's zero trace left. You can't clone him.
On the manicular level.
I feel like GW writers would still find a way to be like, oh well, one piece of ash was left behind, and then AdMax scientists were able to replicate Gilliman.
Venerable Dreadnought Gilliman.
Yeah.
Gilliman and Calgar armor.
If I had to write a Black Library book, I would write it about the best faction on the planet Earth to ever be written, and that is the Ultramarines.
Yeah.
They
Wait.
are the strongest of the Space Marines. Everyone loves them. And my OC My OC would be a half Ultramarine, half Space Wolf, who's a tech priest, and he would be a rune forger.
A rune priest. Just call it
Nah,
right.
he would be he'd work in the forge, but he'd be a rune priest. He'd be a rune forge.
Oh my fucking god! I was gonna do a bit like,
Oh,
is
I
this
get it now.
a Forge approved book?
Yeah,
Oh my
it would
fucking
be.
god!
He would be called the rune forger, and he would forage, for he'd forage for worthy opponents to fight in his pit in the ship because he's also like really strong and buff, and all the ladies love him. And not only is he really strong and buff and cool, Calgar fucking loves him. He's Calgar's boy, and they have adventures. And Kato Sicarius has a little cup chair. And did I mention that Kato Sicarius' name is actually a different name? In this book, they changed it in canon and in lore. And he's also a master artisan and a really good painter. So not only is he great with the ladies, he got a sensitive side.
Dude, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
these questions are endless.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for
Next
the dojo
question.
arc.
Yeah, the
The
dojo
dojo
arc.
scene goes hard.
Artist,
We're gonna
draw my
skip,
OC in a fighting dojo.
we're gonna skip Nurglepild's question because it's ass.
Yeah.
Actual question, another one from Age of Sigmar Mind. Any personal ideas for new factions on the tabletop? He's talking about just 40k. I think it's time
Yeah,
we
we'll
bring the
talk about fucking
Skaven.
Sigmar.
Well, the Skaven. Put Skaven in 40k. I think it would be really
Skaven in
fun.
space. Dude.
Space Skaven. You wouldn't even have to call him Skaven. You can call him like Space Rack
Spawn.
Pack. It would be kind of funny.
What if
But you
what
wouldn't
if
you
hear
wouldn't
me
be
out.
able to use your Sigmar models in 40k. You would have to buy all new models for the 40k setting.
No,
And you can't convert them either if you use
You can't
Sigmar.
convert them either because they're different base sizes. They're slightly
Yeah.
different.
no, what you do is you add Ultramarines to AOS or to Old World, so you have to
Oh,
rebase all your
fuck.
Ultramarines
Yeah,
on square bases.
but
Yeah, that's
instead of
actually
it
great.
being called Ultramarines, they're like called like the Keepers of Ultramar or something like that.
The Keepers of Israel.
I would
Yeah, we got Keepers.
add Dark Mech because I think Dark Mech are cool, but GW hates me, so they're never gonna do it. They just keep like cucking me with Dark Mech. They're just like, oh, there's Vashtor, and then there's this Mechanicus detachment about Knights and Demon Engines, and now there's Perturabo, who's kind of Dark Mech, but not really.
They
Fuck
just keep
GW.
they just keep edging try hard specifically.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm mad
this
about
is
it.
this is penance for running endless gift goo.
Yeah, I'm gonna die and be, in the line for St. Peter, and he's gonna be reviewing my life, and he's gonna be like, "All right, everything checks out." But anyways, you played 40k, right? I'm like, "Yes, Peter. Yeah, I fucking totally did." And he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's sick, dude. Me too." He's like, "I fucking played Blood Angels." And I'll be like, "Ew." And then he's gonna be like, "What did you play?" I'm like, "Demons." He's like, "Did you run Endless Gift Goo?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." And he's gonna send me straight to hell.
Yeah,
No, I think knowing the stories I know about you personally, that's not the thing that would I if I was in charge of sending people to hell, okay, that isn't even the thing I would send people to hell. I would send you specifically for. I would send you to hell for fucking running 9 Mario Karts.
Yeah.
no. So here's what would happen. He'd be looking over his life. He's like, you killed, you stole, you extorted, you hurt the weak, but our God is a God of forgiveness. So you can go on through. And then he's like, wait. You played Endless Gift Goo? Yeah, that's kind of the last straw. And then you go to hell.
Yeah. And I fall down. I'm like, fuck you. And then I go to hell and I fucking rage.
And then you go to hell and Scarbrand's there.
And he rapes me.
Yeah.
Immediately. Scarbrand's is just like, you got a tight little man pussy on you. It stinks.
Garbrand evaluates that you're T3.
Yeah, Scarbrand finds out that you're T3. It's just over. Oh, fuck.
I'd like to imagine that like Taylor goes to hell and like the personal punishment that he has to like live through is living through BFS like for all of eternity.
Oh, is there a way to kill myself in hell? Can I go to like Super hell, please?
Super Hell is just the stat check game. Forever.
That wasn't even the most miserable game.
At least we got we got out of that stat check game though. Tipping point.
Tipping point. It was Crucible.
Eric, yeah, we gotta tell that. Yo, Andrew, you gotta. Or sorry, try hard. You gotta tell that story. It's fucking funny.
All right, so fucking, we lose to stat check. Big surprise. The scrappy group of mentally challenged adults who came to the event with a belly full of vinegar and pants full of piss, playing the fucking stat check round one. And if you don't know stat check, they are the sweatiest, most bitchless losers on the planet. Like, if you just collected a bunch of Reddit mods, gave them unlimited time to learn the game, gave them zero action, you would get stat check. Like, that's stat check. So we pair into them round one, and every single one of us gets fucking destroyed, bro. Destroyed. So then
I think we scored a total of 10 points. We scored a total of 10 points between the 8 of us.
10 points out of like a possible 160. So I turn to the corn cell and I say, yo, let's go to the bar. This is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, this is 10 in the morning.
So we go to the bar, we slam some chicken wings and some beers, and we come back. And Stat Check has the audacity to be talking about like things that we should have done in the game. Like, okay, cool, bro, I'm not signing up for your coaching service. Like, chill, bro. And then the most sweatiest, bitchless loser of them all audibly said, it was Crucible, but in the most effeminate voice. And then, like the humble macaw parrot, the corn cell immediately audibly mocked him as loud as possible. And we all laughed. Like, at this guy's face. It was hilarious.
Wait, can you like replicate roughly?
It was such an audible, like an automatic response. I didn't even realize I was saying it until it was already out. There was no taking it back, but I was like, he said it, and then I was just like, it's Crucible!
Yeah. So we just quoted it the whole event.
Yeah. Every game we were like, was it Crucible? And I was like, it was Crucible!
Yeah. What a loser.
And that was the guy that I played into, by the way.
These are losers. This guy you played into?
Yeah, that was my opponent.
No, it wasn't, bro.
No, I'm so serious. It was the Necron player.
No, it wasn't, bro. The Necron player is cool as shit. He doesn't sound like that. That was the Tau player.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, I fuck with the Necron player. So, he's a judge. He's cool.
Important thing of note. So I wasn't at this event. I was on a different side quest in my life, but I
You
was.
wouldn't have lasted a minute at this event.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you would have been drugged down and touched inappropriately.
yeah, especially because I'm like on break. But I was watching the live stream of the games and what was going on with Sam Pope.
Sam Pope. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit, man. Sam Pope had a wardrobe malfunction. And it was kind of like like BFS teams is kind of like the Super Bowl of 40K in a sense. I would say, right? Maybe a playoffs, maybe Worlds is a Super Bowl. So for
I
your
think
old
it's like-
heads, you
I
might
think
remember
it's like
Janet
the,
Jackson's wardrobe malfunction years ago, in like 2001 or something. I don't fucking know. It was like that, but his mushroom stamp was just visible, visible. And like that's fine, dude. Like everybody, everybody has a wardrobe malfunction.
I mean,
sometimes.
Yeah, I just feel
Sometimes it
bad because like
happens.
you're telling me this very well established team, stat
Yeah,
check, all
Team
of them,
America.
all of them compete
Yeah,
really highly. They all wake up at whatever hotel, mansion, and Airbnb they're staying at, and they all look
I
at
like to
Sam
think
Pope.
that they crawled from like the sewer vents, like the chuds they are.
But you're telling me all of these really highly established 40K players, their good friend Sam Pope, they see his wardrobe malfunction, they go, "Oh yeah, man, that looks great."
Yeah,
That
and to
looks
be fair, like thinking of it out of context, like obviously there's some humor in the situation, and I have no ill will against Sam Pope, and none of us do. But what's sad is like you had a team of people around you who are your who I don't know your situation, but I'll say assumingly those are your friends. If I had a severe wardrobe malfunction like that, and my friends didn't say anything, I would feel a certain type of way, and
I would be mad as hell.
yeah, like those are supposed to be your boys, bro.
dude,
Like,
especially when there's like the capability of being on a live stream too. It's I feel
yeah,
like it's different. Like listen, if I'm at an RTT and I see the corn cells shit is hanging out, I'm gonna tell him, but like it's not gonna
yeah,
ruin his day. He's not playing for the big dude, this is on this is being practically televised.
yeah. I mean, it's on Tactical Taurus stream, but whatever,
Tactical tutorial.
whatever. Like, is it really televised to your fucking 67 YouTube watchers?
I remember I have another grievance against Tactical Tortoise that I completely forgot to mention.
Yeah,
My friend got top 5 placing at the Michigan GT, and he has a
yeah.
Polish last name, and he completely fucking butchered it.
Oh, I mean, I would too.
I know, but literally, it was a whole thing. I watched the clip again recently. I'm like, damn, you really fucked that one, Trevi.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just like all in all, like I kind of feel bad for Sam Pope. It's funny
And
as it
even
is.
like, as a live streamer, like I feel like if I was streaming an event and I saw one of the players that I was streaming was like that, I would have been like, "Hey man, just lock it up a little bit."
Let's go on your time and go change.
I I mean, do you guys know if that he's reacted? I don't know him personally.
I think so. Like we were talking about it in a humorous way because when they got their like number one award, we were gonna chant meet, 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 meet. And we were told not to because like we didn't want to like hurt the guy's feelings, and I completely agree. Like
Yeah.
I completely agree. So I'm sure he was told about it in hindsight, and maybe he felt a little embarrassed. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we can clown on them for being chuds or for being cancer in the 40K meta. But they're great players. They play a clean and honest game. They were polite to be around, and have no against them. But
Mm.
we shouldn't make somebody feel bad.
Yeah, of course. I feel like the shame and it really falls on just like the lack of action from anybody. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
partially on their team members for not saying anything. It's partially on Trevi for not saying anything. I mean, I'm sure the chat was going fucking wild with it.
I don't know, dude. I mean, like these types of guys have like parasocial relationships and like almost like cult of personalities around them. So I'm sure whatever criticisms were aired out in chat, it was just buried by glazing.
I mean, even so, it's just it was an interesting situation to hear about from an outside perspective.
Yeah, I think it was funny. It was definitely like a top 5 moment of the weekend. That and I Love Black Templars and Cock.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's
And
that one
also
about?
questioning the chromosome count of our team captain.
Yeah.
I
For
think
context, I
think
brought my
you're-
laptop to the Airbnb that we stayed at. We played Jackbox. We played one of our favorite games, TKO, and two of the best shirts were both aimed at different members of the team. One being aimed at our team captain, one being aimed at someone that was on the A team. And one of them said, I would like and cock.
And overall, I mean, we kind of just took the piss out of all of like each other that weekend. It was just a good old boys' day.
To be fair, like hearing about like some of the leadership decisions coming from the B team captain, I do think he has 26 chromosomes with a margin of error of 1.
Yeah, he said at the end of the event, he's just like, I think in retrospective, if I wasn't the captain and I didn't do pairings the way I did, we would have lost most of those games we won. And I was thinking, like, bro, no, that's just not true. You could have like random paired, and it would have been the same result on the game. I said something about his presence being like not relevant to the pairings.
Yeah. Our team consisted of Admech, Necron, leaders, Grenades, DSM, fucking demons. Am I missing anyone? 1,000 Suns.
Yeah.
And I was on World.
Our strongest soldier.
Our strongest soldier, Nick. Shout out Nick. Everyone, comment down below. Hashtag I love Nick. It's my favorite dumpster member is Nick. But we were like, yeah, in retrospect, I should have ran demons. Tryhard should have ran guard. And just pound for pound, we would have been more effective because leading up to this event, I had not played World Leaders competitively for like months.
I think the last time you did was the fucking was it the Adventure Games incident?
It was the Adventure Games incident where I went 3-0 and then I went home and immediately started playing demons.
I've had moments like that.
And I've had wildly better success on demons.
I think demons. The funny thing about demons, for me personally, the funny thing about demons is like in lore, it's like you're giving into chaos, corruption, right? You're giving into like temptations and shit. You're selling your soul, and when you play demons as a 40k army, you're selling your idea of how to position. I'm of the opinion that playing demons fundamentally destroys people's perception of how to play a regular army.
Kill dog, who just took an RTT with not demons.
Anyway, let's get back to the questions.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
Let's see. This is going to be we're going to rapid fire a couple. This one's from Commander Cogs. What other minis game would you consider going to a tournament for? None.
None.
None. Maybe
Who is the
AOS if
most?
11th edition got really bad.
Yeah. Who is the? This one's from Space Marine Sim. Who is the most gassy? Big
Definitely
shot.
me. Oh, all
I
right.
was gonna say
All right.
Space Marine Sim.
This one's from Moida. How many were influenced by old heads, and how does Warpstorm feel about them? I think old heads are the centerpiece of the hobby. I think just chill old dudes who have a wife and kids are the best opponents to have because you're just gonna win or lose. You're gonna have a great time playing them.
And they're old and smell like Gold Bond.
Yeah,
My music taste is certainly inspired by old heads, I'll tell you that.
every game that I've had with like an older gentleman, win or lose, I've had a great time.
I had a really bad experience with an older gentleman earlier.
You did.
You
He
did.
is an
told me
outlier.
you
He
were
should not be counted.
He's an outlier. So I wanted to speak on this. So he was an older gentleman. I'd say he was in his late 50s, early 60s. And every single one of his games was a tie. And I think he got his ties by gaslighting, gatekeeping, and girl bossing his way through manipulating his opponents into giving him a tie because he's just dog water at the game.
Mhm.
And he tried to do the same shit with me, and I gave him a tie. But I was sufficiently dog walking him to the point where he was accusing me of over measuring when he was over measuring. He was accusing me of using loaded dice, which was not the case. Obviously, they're just Baron of dice. I actually bought them at the event in October, the singles event. And I think that was his move, is to just like argue with me to the point where he was gonna get his way. And I would just let him cheat. Like he was trying to switch his oath targets up. He was trying to like do major takebacks. He was trying to fall back and do actions. And I wasn't having a fucking little bit of it, bro. Every time he did something, I was calling him out. Refused to show me his rules. What?
What army was he playing?
He was playing fucking Ultramarines, bro. The Rune
I think there's a recurring theme of old people playing
found
Ultramarines.
in kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, so I think he was the type of guy that just likes to bully like autists into having his way, and he knew God that day. I did not let him have a fucking inch because I'm not that guy. And thankfully, in retrospective of things that happened outside of the games, following his actions in the game against me, he's like shadow banned from 3 teams now. Like, homie is not welcome back.
I'm glad that story has a happy ending then.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to go to fucking the Midwest and play RuneForge Gaming and do the same thing.
Dude, RuneForge doesn't go to Michigan GT. The one event you guys are coming to the Midwest for, he's not going to be there because he's going to be at fucking LBO.
I'm going to ask him to come to the dojo in Michigan GT.
Please don't. I want to enjoy my weekend actually.
I'm gonna say
No, we're gonna make it.
Me and Get Good and Beerhammer at the dojo. Let's go.
Unironically, if Get Good wants to fucking show up at the dojo, I would pay to see that. Unironically,
and in the court cell, he's also there. I think me not knowing anything about BJ, right, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I could probably still out BJ him in a fight.
Yeah,
probably could.
I mean, he probably knows a lot about BJs, giving them,
not receiving them.
No, he doesn't get any. He does not get unlimited
last-
BJs, bro. He's not Cooper.
Yo,
He's not that guy.
calm down.
Elite ball knowledge.
Our
Yeah.
last question is from Slapper. What started the Warpstorm?
I will take
Actually,
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Tell about like the original version of the podcast, and we can talk.
Yeah. I'm super happy to talk about the original version of the podcast. So the original version of the podcast was me, my boy Alex, and my boy Matt, and we did a podcast that was similar to this, but we really talked about 40K in mixed media. So we had an episode of what films could be unofficially a part of the 40K universe. We did episodes of like what Primarchs' favorite bands would be. So it was all like media based. But it was similar to this. In a talk show, we'd have a guest, and they would present and whatnot. And that went up to like 4 episodes, and then everybody lost interest. So we've definitely gone a lot stronger than the original one. And the new one is I was just like, I'm sitting on this IP in a sense. I think this could work, but just with the confines of the community. So that's how it got started.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
look at us now.
So, yeah, Tryhard like approached me with this. He's like, "Hey, I'm doing a podcast. I think you and I, our senses of humor, we can, oh my god, we can like bounce jokes off of each other really well, and I think this could work." And we're like, "Yes, let's find a third." And then we just kind of like, the corn cell's really funny. Let's do this, and it's just been great from there. I've had a great time recording with
Yeah,
you.
40K comes down. 40K come down. I can't wait for us to have more episodes than the Long War.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Okay.
that soon.
I think the day my career has like peaked is that when I meet a Warpstorm fan that I don't know directly.
Yeah,
I've been
that would be sick.
just to toot my own horn. I've been recognized at tournaments.
I too have been working on tournaments.
I haven't yet.
I was at an RTT, and my BCP name is my government name, and then in parentheses the corn cell. And this kid comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, are you the corn cell on Instagram?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Yo, that's sick. I follow you." And then we hit a crisp dap up, and I invited him to the server. Shout out my boy, my chud son Jack, and shout out my chud son. I think his name is Will. Shout out to Jack and Will.
Massive W.
Yeah, they're still in the server.
They are. I'm surprised they haven't ran off yet.
Yeah,
I'm
the fucking
surprised.
server is just the what's the JJK arc right now? What's it called? Calling game. It's just that.
My server has literally just become a fucking fish arc at this point.
Yeah.
That's literally
Well,
By
I
the
got
way-
some Instagram questions if you guys want to.
Okay. Yeah,
get
Yeah,
into
let's
those. But you can
answer
elaborate on what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say I was talking to her earlier, and it was entirely you that spawned that, like, actually happening. Because we were on the phone when Tryhard 40K is like, I could see you two actually being a thing, and I'm like, is he doing a bit? And then he's like, you're like, no, I'm not doing a bit. And then that was the thing that sparked conversations.
I was
thank
doing
you.
a bit.
You were doing. Oh my
Fuck.
fucking god! Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god!
I'm always doing a bit, okay?
That's really funny.
Alright, so I got some Instagram questions. some Insta questions, some Instagrams.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna
Let's
go
hear
through
'em.
them one by one. So some are 40K game related, some are just random, and some are 40K lore related. So they understood the assignment because everybody just asked questions about the show.
Yeah.
So Julia Worms fan 666. Okay. Says, why did Death Shroud have a 6-inch deep strike and not a 7 for Nurgle? It's not lore accurate.
6'7",
know, dude.
6'7", 6'7".
I don't fucking know, bro. Because 6-inch deep strikes are cool.
They're so
How do you guys
cool.
feel about 8-inch deep strikes?
Dude, Scarborough needs to have a fucking 5-inch then.
It's gonna be a 3-inch
Back in the
deep
index,
strike.
before they nerfed deep strike, it was a 3-inch deep strike, and you could charge, and it was evil.
That is fucking evil.
That is actually
The
abysmal.
Torque Monster said, who's your favorite niche street tier in the server? Which is a better question than what he asked in the server. So who do you guys think? Who's your personal favorite street tier?
My favorite street tier is probably Beer Hammer.
Yeah. What about you, Big Shot? Who's your favorite street tier?
Sorry,
Is it Potential Man?
It is Potential Man. Obelisk just texted me with a screenshot of his Instagram notifications. Autistic Void Decimator 6'7" liked his post.
Yeah,
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah,
Shout out
it's Mr.
Autistic Void Decimator 666.
Yeah.
What you guys don't realize, that's my alt.
He also me.
My favorite street tier has got to be Space Marine Simp. He's 007, 0 self-awareness, 0 RGTs, 7 Space Marine Emeralds.
He's patient 0 for street tiers.
He's like in science in this environmental science class I'm taking right now. They're talking about like water. Okay, it has like a heat absorption index of 1. And they're like, well, why do you think that is? And the reason is scientists like base heat index, like absorption numbers off of water. All right. So when you're talking about street tiers, Space Marine Simp is the default, and that's who you compare it to.
Do you know about the Schmidt Pain Index?
Yes.
Yeah, I love the Schmidt Pain Index. Speaking of pain, Orion is my favorite street tier.
Orion is the most homophobic gay man I've ever met in my entire life.
He's just self-hating gay.
I've never...
Yeah, he's funny. I was talking about him at BFS to a gay man. And I was just like, yeah, we have this kid in our server who's gay. And he's the most racist, homophobic person I've ever met in my entire life. He's just like, oh, you should kick him. He sounds like not a good guy. I'm like, nah, he's great.
He's like one of our favorites.
Really good.
Yeah.
That's how he came to join the Warpstorm friend group. It was because we were playing Peak and we all sucked at Peak, and he was really good at Peak, so we let him play with us, and then he's just been around ever since.
I love how we've gone through like 5 different like friend swap games to play as a group, and every single time Get Good like joins the call. He's like, you know it's a really good game, Battlefield 6, and like we're not spending the like $90.
I remember one time he was like, guys, you could just what?
Battlefield 6.
Yeah, I remember one time he was like, guys, you could just pay $60 and get BF6. And I was like, BF6, boner fapping 6. And then he left the call.
I remember, hey, why weren't you able to join my stream, Andrew? Where were you?
What stream?
Remember? I won't be able to join your stream Friday. I'm gonna be at BF. I'm gonna be at boyfriend.
I'll be a BFS.
That is still
Yeah.
one of the funniest screenshots.
I'm still trying to figure out how I tell my round one opponent I'm boy preggers. So the next question is, how would you change Grey Knights to make them good in 11th? I wouldn't. Would you
Actually,
guys?
I can answer the
actually
question.
have a really good answer for that. I have a really good answer for that.
All right.
You
Cool.
put all Great Knights kits into Legends, and you just Legends the entire army.
So
It's all old as shit too.
Grey Knights are
Yeah,
actually
none
gonna
of them
be
have a new kit.
busted. They're gonna be. We have an inside source, okay, that the psychic keyword is gonna be ignore modifiers. So like, -1 damage, you ignore that. -1 to hit, ignore that. -1 to wound, you ignore that. If psychic, which is insane. It's also really cool. But so that combined with 8-inch deep strike is gonna make Grey Knights fucking insane. Also the melee changes.
Yeah.
They're gonna be correct. So the real question is it's not Grey Knights are gonna change to be good for 11th. It's the game is gonna change to make Grey Knights good.
That's how edition changes work.
Didn't they Legends like their one epic hero, Caldor Drago?
They
have one more. It's Castellan Crow.
Oh, so the same person.
He's a castle guard, but also a bird.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah. I think
What's the
GW
next
writers,
question?
when they come up with names, are just brain dead retarded.
Yeah.
We need to do a bit where we get non-40k people on episode, and I'm gonna read names from the Orc Codex, and we're gonna do a game show. Is it an actual Orc unit, or is it something I'm pulling out of my ass?
We could do that. We could also do the name this character, and whoever's closest gets a point.
We could get Fish's mom. I remember when we almost got her on the pod, Fish's mom.
Big Shot's gonna know a lot about Fish's mom soon.
Yeah.
I already know a lot about Fish's mom, as is.
Does she have it going on?
I have her phone number, like actively have her phone number.
Oh my fucking god. One of my favorite Fish moments
Blow up
recently.
a spot.
Dude, one of my favorite Fish moments is she has this birthday party, and she just decided to like send her address in my Discord server, just like on blast to like 70 people. I'm like, are you sure that's a good idea? He's like, I want more people at my party. I'm like, okay. All right, cool.
I'm
So
gonna
now-
pull up and be a problem.
Yeah, Maker of Warm Bread's gonna be there. I'm going. It's gonna
Nice.
be fire. You should fly in to Iowa.
Oh, the flyover state.
I've been
Nothing
there.
ever
I've
happens.
quite literally been to like roughly the same area that Fish is from, and I can tell you definitively, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
What's the next question?
Iowa sucks. What army do you guys want to start but haven't?
I think I think Necrons.
Fuck you.
No,
Kill
it's
yourself.
listen. The only reason I haven't started another army is because I own 5. All right, I'm not, but between my wallet and the amount of space I'm going to have in a single person apartment next semester, I don't have the capability of getting another army. Now,
Yeah.
that being said, I think Necrons look really cool. I like the models. I wouldn't run like an Israeli list. I do fucking Necron warriors because I think it's cool. But I think they're dope, and I play AOS Necrons, so yeah.
Yeah,
Let's start Death
for
Guard.
me,
Which I
I
already did.
had an answer up until BFS. And it's sisters. I recently just got 2 sisters kits.
Dick.
I like the lore of sisters. I like the aesthetic. I like the jankiness of it, where you can just troll your opponent with miracle dice.
The books are really good for sisters too.
And I've heard,
They
there are a
have good
lot of
books.
sisters books, and I've heard they're really good. I'm listening to the Morin Vol book right now, and I found
Yeah.
out, like, as I'm listening, that the same person who narrates the book is the voice actor for Minthara in Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, yo, this is actually fucking peak.
Yo, Minthara's my goat, dude.
For
I never
real.
played lands.
The next question is from Mystic Amethyst Minis. Can any of you guys eat grapefruit? I can.
No.
Can you?
I can't.
Are you like allergic?
No. There's a different reason as to why I can't eat grapefruit.
What's the reason?
He's not a knower, guys. He doesn't know.
I know the grapefruit method. I know the grapefruit method.
No, it's not that either.
Bro, you don't even know, bro. You don't know. Anyways, next question. Why are Emperor's children so freaking lame? I don't know. Corncell, you can answer that.
First off, who asked this question?
It's the Emperor's top guy, bro. My #1 gooner on Instagram. Do you follow him?
I don't actually. I'll have to fix that.
You should, dude. All he does is post anime, gooner, and I keep calling him out on this. And I remember I messaged him during BFS, and I said every day I watch you stray further and further from God's light.
Yeah. Emperor's children are really cool. I like them personally, but I respect if you don't like an army. That's fine.
Unless it's Necrons, then you're allowed to hate.
Yeah, fuck Necrons.
And Ultramarines.
And Ultramarines, fuck Ultramarines.
And fuck Blood Angels.
Yeah, fuck anybody that plays Blood Angels besides one guy. Speaking of that one guy, Venerable Unk asks, 11th edition hidden rules for units that didn't shoot. What ones get scarier? What units get scarier that didn't shoot yet? Every melee unit that's good.
I'm of the opinion that I think Blade Guard vets are going to be one of the strongest units in the game.
Oh, 100%.
I'm of the opinion that Death Guard are going to be fucking cracked as hell, bro.
Well,
Death Guard Terminators, fucking Blade Guard vets, Wolf Guard head takers. They're just going to be fucking nutty. Exalted 8-pound, regular 8-pound.
Wolf Guard head takers are pretty much just chosen.
Yeah, they're just like chosen, but they only move 7 inches.
Yeah. Space Marine Simp asks, what is the most evil faction in our opinions? Necrons. Yeah, hands down. Because Tyranids they're not evil, they're just a natural thing. And
I thought
Chaos,
you meant like on tabletop.
No, like in lore, like what do you think the most evil faction is?
In lore.
Yeah, I think it's Necron still. Like that's my statement. Because
honestly,
I think that their existence is to eradicate all other races. And besides Tyranids, who are a natural thing, that is the most evil.
I mean, the Imperium also has the same goal.
The Imperium has become more softer, though. Like, with the return of Gilman, like, they're working with other races. And even the Emperor worked with other races to some degree.
I would honestly... I'm probably going to have to say, like, demons.
But the demons in themselves are just a manifestation of the sentient race's emotions.
Yes.
So what they are is what you make them.
Yes, but
They're also a natural thing.
They are the manifestation of the thing that these other factions you think are more evil are like actively carrying out. Okay, you are fighting the embodiment of genocide and terror and pestilence. Like it is the literal like manifestation of those like ideals. Like I think that is quite literally by definition pure evil.
Nah, because hear me out on this. Demons are not evil at all. Demons have the potential to be just chillers, bro. Nurgle, chillest dude ever, bro. Chiller. Nurgle might be the god of pestilence and decay and like, but he's also the god of nature and growth and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I'm gonna like
Fiend's
counterpoint
just-
it. If I say Nurgle's a chill guy after I like give 80 people gonorrhea or fucking like what cancer, okay, it's not gonna hold up in court, okay? Like
Yeah, my point is, if the galaxy wasn't so fucked and the galaxy was chillers, Nurgle wouldn't be the god of pestilence. He'd be the god of nature. Khorne wouldn't be the god of battle or bloodshed. He'd be the god of honor. Tzeentch should be the god of innovation, and Slaanesh should be the god of art and being gay.
Yeah.
So they are what you make them. So if the setting wasn't cracked, demons would not be cracked. So I can't agree that they're evil.
this is an interesting like debate that we've got. So, like I think this is a really unique topic.
They're just natural, bro. They're like Tyranids. They're a natural outcome to their environment.
I think orcs
Because the
like,
four chaos gods were born out of the desires of mortals and like just pure feelings.
It's like if you have a dog and you just train that dog to fight, is it the dog's fault or the owner's fault?
it's Michael Vick's fault.
Yeah, it's an owner's fault. So the galaxy is Michael Vick, and demons are the dog.
Pitbull.
I think orcs are only slightly worse than Tyranids because like they're fighting just to fight. They're not really like it's not necessarily for some grand cause to like.
But orcs have a code to some degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've refused to think that orcs are evil just because they love fight. Like if there was no fights to be had, they would just fight each other and kill themselves.
It's just a genetic thing because they were created to fight the Necrons. They were literally created to always be fighting.
Yeah. The old ones didn't have an end plan for the orcs.
No.
There's
They were
no
just like, we gotta deal with the
kill
Necrons
switch.
like now.
Yeah. Because then like the Necrons went to sleep and they just fought the Eldar. And themselves.
This is a really interesting. You know, let us know in the comments, like in booster engagement. Let us know who do you think is the most evil faction. This is a really unique and interesting conversation that's open to many different interpretations. We'd love to hear your feedback. And you know,
Thanks,
maybe
Space
if we
Marine,
get
for the question.
Yeah, that was a really great question. Thank you, man.
What's the next question?
This is the next before last question. This is from Juan. It is favorite edition, which you guys will not be able to answer because you've only played.
Skip. It was from Juan. Skip it. It was from Juan. Skip it. We're moving on.
All right. We got one more question. Our last question that we have here is which Primarchs can say the N-word?
That's a great question. And to do this, we kind of really need to break down the categories. This is something that I've thought about a lot. The categories that we have are at the top is allowed to say it and does, is allowed to say it, chooses not to, isn't allowed to say it, doesn't, and then is not allowed to say it, does it anyway.
So you think we just go in order of Primarch order from like 1st to 18th?
Yeah, we'll go first First to the last Legion.
All right, so we got number 1, Lionel Johnson.
I think he can say it, chooses not to.
Yeah. See, I think he can't say it, still does.
Why is that? Are we talking? All right.
Because
Are we
the
talking heresy or well, most of these we have
current line.
We'll go off heresy because
current line?
All right.
these.
Yeah, all right. Heresy. Yeah, they're all alive in the heresy. That's fair.
All right. So we're
Heresy
talking about
line.
heresy.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
All right.
Fulgrim.
Can't say it, does it anyway.
Yeah, valid. Perturabo.
Another can't say it, does it anyway.
Is all of chaos gonna be can't say it, does it anyways?
No,
I think
no.
No, there's a couple I have in mind that wouldn't say it.
Jacket guy come.
Is allowed to say it, doesn't.
Yeah. Lehman Russ.
Lehman Russ is allowed to say it, does.
Yeah. Rogeldarn.
Isn't allowed to say it, doesn't.
Conrad.
Strikingly is not allowed to say it, but doesn't.
Oh, for real?
He'll skin you, but he won't call you a slur.
No, he's just like, but understanding the historical implications of this is a bad idea.
Yeah, like
you live.
Good guy Conrad, dude. Good guy Conrad Kurz.
Shout out to Conrad for not saying the N-word.
I love my woke king, Conrad Kurz.
Yeah. Just super woke, still flays people.
Yeah.
He's like, what are your actually before I begin, what are your pronouns so I can refer to you properly?
He just goes back to his Legion, he's just like, yeah, I flayed them. And the Legion's just like, good job. Good job,
He's talking to his son, he's like, my Night Lords, you can't call them Foids.
Night Lord's mantra, respect all women.
Yeah.
Sanguinius.
Can doesn't.
Dude, why can Sanguinius say it? He's because like the epitome of like blonde hair, blue eyes. Alright. I retract my statement.
Yeah.
Ferrus Manus. Mr. Iron Hands
Ferrus
himself.
Manus is a hard one. I would say, and this is just me personally, I would say can't say it and doesn't.
I would say can say it and does.
Really?
Because Ferrus Manus in the lore is that guy, bro. He is that guy. I mean, he gets pieced immediately.
Yeah, he's really just a plot point for Fulgrim.
Like, outside of getting pieced by Fulgrim, Ferrus Manus probably has Black Air Force energy. He probably has Black Air Forces.
You might be right. We just don't know enough about Ferrus.
We don't know enough about Ferrus, but his Primarch book is good.
I have not read it yet, so maybe you're right.
Yeah. Angron, your boy.
Angron can say it, doesn't. That's
Angron
simply because
he becomes a demon, though. Does say it.
After he becomes a demon, yes, he does say it. He says that hard R too.
Yeah, his Legion's like, bro, you gotta stop.
He says it with like a lot of hate in his heart, and Karn's like, "Yo, you dog, chill, bro. Come on."
Yeah. Angron, Angron Nolan.
Yeah, Angron Nolan.
Rabute, Gurlaman.
Can't say it, doesn't. He wants to pass so bad, though.
Oh, he does, bro. He's just like,
he wants it so bad.
Hey, I'm coming to the cookout, guys. I'm bringing.
And they're asking him what he's bringing to the cookout, and he's like, I'm bringing coleslaw and pasta salad.
Codex compliant coleslaw.
Yeah, codex compliant coleslaw.
What about Mr. Morty?
Morty's got gamer rage, bro. He says it.
Oh, 100%, Mr. Asmongold.
Yeah,
the Primarch.
he can't say it, does it?
Yeah.
Again, with a lot of hate in his heart.
Dude, Morty he's like PewDiePie on the bridge.
Yeah. Just like with the same amount of hate that he has for psychers.
Magnus.
Take that Super Psycher pitch off the plate.
Magnus can say it, does, but only when it's funny.
Yeah.
He can say it. 100%.
He's trying to like summon Newports from the warp.
Yeah.
I'd like to think
Summons a bottle of Henny and a pack of Newports.
that clip from GTA 5. Psycho.
Yeah, he says it like that.
He gives it to Horace. He's just like, yo, if you ditch that yee ass haircut, you might get yourself some bitches. Psycho.
Like,
Yo, get some spells in, yo, Tommy.
What about the man himself, Mr. Heresy?
Horace, I think.
Let's be real. Let's be real. The whole Horus Heresy was about him being able to say it.
You're so right.
Previously established that it was.
Yeah, he can't say it, but he's trying to forge a path to get to the point where he can.
Yeah, he's just like Dad, what if they're saying it in my favorite song? And Emperor's like, no, son, you can't.
Emperor's like, did you buy the album? And he's like, no.
Who's your
favorite SoundCloud?
My favorite rapper.
Horse's favorite rapper for sure is like Eminem, dude.
Yeah,
100%.
Eminem, G-Eazy, Tom McDonald.
Yellow Wolf.
Horace like pulls up to Magnus. He's like, yo, have you heard that new Eminem song, Godzilla? It has Juice WRLD on it. I can say it, right?
Dude, Horace's flagship, The Vengeful Spirit, appearing in orbit to the new Tom McDonald song about Charlie Kirk.
The Strawmans with attitude.
Yeah. What about Lorgar?
And
He's like questionably brown.
Lorgar.
No, here's exactly what happened. He prior to Istvan 5,
Yeah,
can say it and does, but after he gets his ass beat by what's his name? Conrad, he gets his black card taken away. He no longer say it.
Conrad takes his J's and his pass.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Shoeless on the street, bro. You look up and there's a down Thunderhawk with 2 Jordans swooping over it.
There's Conrad pulls up to Lorgar and it was Korax. Korax pulls up to Lorgar. He's like, "What size are your shoes?"
Have you guys seen those reels that are like, how many MAGA cocks would it take, like, each NFL player to leave woke-tardism? Can we do that, but for Primarchs?
Lorgar 1.
Lorgar. Conrad, Infinite. Dude, we're doing that reel after this recording.
100%.
Yeah. I think we just clip this too, bro.
Yeah, we clip this whole segment.
Yeah. Vulcan, easy layup.
He
can't say it.
Does. His entire Legion can as well.
Yeah, they don't though.
Yeah.
They're too nice.
Yeah, they're too nice.
Vulcan has said it before, like when he was being tortured by Conrad.
Like when he's really mad, he lets one out.
This is the dynamic. He's getting tortured by Conrad, and he lets it slip. And then Conrad's like, "Our woke king Conrad Kurz, you can't say that."
It's like, hey man, that's actually really offensive. That word.
There's a lot of history behind that word, man. You can't say that.
I'm not trying to take away your black power. Rise up, king. But just the implications of that word.
Bro, dude, Woke King Conrad is my favorite character.
What? Just the idea of woke Conrad is really fucking funny.
Yeah, he's just like, but hold on, guys. Who did you vote for in 2022? Or 2024?
Guys,
Woke
did you see
Conrad voted for Kamala.
Yeah, no, 100%
So, like,
Conrad voted for Kamala.
Conrad
I'm
voted for
different.
Kamala. He was like painfully annoying about how he voted for Kamala. Like,
Yeah, he like brings it up a lot.
he's Brian
Yeah.
Griffin, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Look at these gas prices. You see these gas prices lately? Oh my god. What's going on in Iran right now?
Yeah, I drive a Tesla.
It's
Actually, it's
cheaper.
great for the environment. Not because I like Elon though, but because of the environmental benefits.
No,
I
I returned my Tesla because of what Elon Musk said and what he
Yeah.
did.
And by the way, I don't use Twitter anymore, so follow me on Blue Sky. Actually,
Oh my god. This is my new
we got fucking Bird Corvus Corax.
it's the inverse of Lorgar prior to Isvan 5. Couldn't say it and doesn't. But after he took Lorgar's black card, can and does.
I have this bit where like realistically, if I were to write a 40K book, it would be about Corvus and Lorgar, but like in the 41st millennium. And Corvus is bird demon now, because I guess that's what he's been alluded to be, right?
Yeah.
Some type of warp entity. So here it is. So Corvus Corax as a bird is just perpetually shitting on Lorgar's Thunderhawk, and Lorgar's in his castle, and he won't leave because he's terrified of this bird that just for eternity is just shitting white shit out of its bird pussy on the Thunderhawk.
It's cool like that.
And every time, yeah, dude, every time Lorgar like goes down to get his DoorDash, he inches like an inch closer. Like Lorgar opens the door.
He's
He's just like
driver.
Yeah, Lorgar's DoorDash driver is just some just Iranian dude named like Ishmael or something. But he's like his dedicated DoorDash driver. And he's just, what's up, Ishmael? And then he looks over and Corvus is just like over his fucking shoulder. He's just like, oh, thank you. He closes the door real quick. No tip.
No tip.
He tips him in like scripture.
Yeah, like he gives him like the fake $100 bill that's actually just like a Bible sermon.
Dude, that happened to me one time. When I used to work an ice cream job, they sometimes would put me on register. And this is a job that paid well in tips, and I remember very vividly. One time, this really nice woman. We weren't getting tips like all day. This really nice woman like tipped a 20 in the thing, and I was just like so hyped. I'm like, guys, I did it. I got us tips. And then we look at the bill, and it's like John 416. Like, oh my fucking god, dude!
That's the best tip you can get, though.
Yeah, eternal life.
Dude,
Christ is king.
The best tip you can get is from. I'm not gonna say that.
Is a tipping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So last Primarch, Alfarius and Omegon.
Omegon.
I'm gonna say Alfarius can't and doesn't, but Omegon can and does.
Yes, agreed.
And they like switch, and it like tricks everybody up.
Yeah. So they both of them can and can't say it at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Do.
They're like, what is it? One head only tells lies, the other tells truth. One Primarch only drops ends, the other doesn't.
Beware the man who speaks in N-bombs.
Yeah.
No
A big question on hand, though. Can the Emperor use
Yeah,
the
the emperor can, because he's the
And
one
does-
who gives out the pass to his sons.
Yeah. It's just a little gold-plated card in their Primarch capsule. They get it
Yeah,
from birth.
he offered the card to Conrad, and he was like, no, I can't bring myself to say that.
Whoa, King Conrad Kurz.
Yo,
Hey,
well,
Guys,
Conrad,
I'm sorry, I have to let
we-
this assassin kill me because the assassin is bait female.
yeah,
It's good for the
refuse,
culture.
I refuse to take jobs away from women. Did you know? Did you know Calidus' assassins are actually paid 70% less than Eversource?
I'd like to think that like Conrad Kurz, he knows he's about to get shot by a fucking assassin. He's like, shit, is it oh my god, what's the word? Fucking what's
Vindicare?
no, is it misogynistic to like dodge this bullet? Or like is it misogynistic to like purposely let her hit me? Am I implying that women can't do like a proper job of killing me? Like, fuck, what do I do? Just having
See,
this
he
be-
has future sight, so it's like cursed outcomes either way.
Yeah.
And he
The
just
cursed
ended up just
outcome-
killing
the-
himself.
first outcome for him is him getting canceled on Twitter.
Oh yeah, no, like that's why he's so crazy, is because he's constantly seeing these like parallel universes where he gets canceled on Twitter. And that's why he's on Blue Sky now.
Yeah.
We need him. You know, those profiles. Like, I remember I saw one where someone took a picture of Donald Trump's arm because he's a fat fuck. They captioned it like, it looks like Donald Trump has started self-harming, and someone made like a joke like, Donald Trump POTS pronouns he him Vance DNI like and follow to be mutes fucking like profile from like Discord profiles in 2020. We need to do that with Conrad.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Woke King Conrad is the GOAT. Love him.
Conrad performatively reading feminist literature and sipping on freaking matcha in a Starbucks.
He does not own a Labubu, simply because he's aware that it's a trend and he doesn't want to add to the landfill because he's about saving the turtles.
Yeah. Conrad Kurz will unironically watch nothing but Canadian news TV from the 21st century.
I think it's great that they're letting these Indian people into Canada. It's giving them job opportunities.
I really love the inclusion that Canada has right now.
Ooh,
I'm
this
Conrad
is a great
Kurz.
step for Canada.
Yeah, look at how much ethno diversity they're bringing into the country. I imagine their cuisine has improved quite a bit. I should visit sometime.
Dude, I love Hassan Piker.
I'm Conrad Kurz, and I love Hassan Piker. He definitely did not shock his dog.
Oh, fuck.
We have to clip this entire Woke King Conrad segment and edit it.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, it's so good. This might be like legitimately my favorite Warpstorm bit of all time.
I'm Conrad Kurz, and I feel the burn.
I only really, I'm happy that I voted for Kamala, but I really wish Bernie would have won the primary. I campaigned for
Conrad
him.
Kurz, and I love AOC.
Dude, Zoran's my code.
Dude, I can't wait to meet Zoran Mondani at Battle for Salvation this weekend.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
Dude, I heard Battle for Salvation's in New York. Do you think there's any chance we get to meet Zoran Mondani? He's my favorite.
My favorite. I'm his top guy.
I'm Zoran's top guy.
I
like you know how there's like the Reddit argument, like Night Lords aren't chaos. They're like they're traitor legions. I imagine
no,
that's
they are
Conrad.
the Redditor Legion.
Yeah, no,
but
that's
not in the
Conrad
way you
Kurz.
think.
Yeah, no, that's Conrad Kurz doing like a
chaos is a that term. It's pretty offensive. There's a lot of nuance with that term, and we don't like being called that.
Yeah, chaos is kind of such an outdated term. We prefer heretic Astartes or traitor legions. When he found out that there were female custodies, he got really excited.
Yeah, he's like, I'm really proud of Games Workshop's art direction and lore direction in recent years. The inclusion
I
of
think it's great,
female
and
custodians.
the company does not owe the fan base any sort of lore about it. They can just say that there was. I'm actually quite.
They don't owe us anything. Yeah, I for one have encouraged my legion to transition.
He doesn't refer to them as like Space Marines. They're Adeptix Astartes.
Yeah.
It's like that one fan art I saw on Reddit like a few years ago. It's like a disabled, fat, black trans Space Marine in a wheelchair.
I know exactly what you're talking
about. Yeah. That's just the Night Lords.
Yeah, that's every
why what's his name from the Night Lord trilogy got pissed that one of his serfs got pregnant.
Yeah, the reason that Talos was so mad at
it's just his father's cuck mentality.
The reason that he got so mad at Septimus for cracking Octavia was like, "Did you ask for consent?"
Guys, I know what we call him. He's Comrade Curse.
Yeah,
he's Comrade Curse. Yo.
Yeah, personally, in my free time, I watch a lot of Frogan. I'm Comrade Curse.
Frogan. Dude, I think Frogan really deserved that the streamer award.
Yeah, I voted for her. This is great. This is great. I was thinking about streaming too, but I don't want to include my male voice in an otherwise female exclusive space.
After my wife goes on a date with her boyfriend, I'm gonna go watch the Burnt Peanut, I think.
Conrad Kurz gets super excited when the Burnt Peanut stream is available on the flight to Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
I'm Conrad Kurz, and I would never go to Tel Aviv. That's a lie. I vacation in Havana. Stay at a 5-star luxury hotel with power. But don't worry, I check my privilege the whole time.
Yeah.
Conrad Kurz, every single time he sees a homeless person, he immediately opens his wallet, $500 right then there. He's the GOAT.
He daps them up too. He's just like, good looks, brother. Good looks.
I'm so sorry the system has failed you.
I'm Conrad Kurz, and I'm a big fan of Luigi Mangione.
Yo, that Luigi guy, base as fuck.
I can't personally. I'm not a huge fan of just senseless murder, but sometimes you got to do what you got
to do. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Warpstorm Radio.